ముందే రాజకీయాలను అప్పటి వరకు మనమంతా తెలంగాణ అభివృద్ధికి పాటుపడాలని కోరారు. హైదరాబాద్ కార్పొరేషన్ లో సీఎం రేవంత్ రెడ్డి పలు అభివృద్ధి పనులకు శంకుస్థాపనలు, ప్రారంభోత్సవాలు చేశారు. ఈ సందర్భంగా ఆయన మాట్లాడుతూ దేశంలో 6 పెద్ద నగరాలు ఉన్నాయి. ఢిల్లీ, హైదరాబాద్, ముంబై, కోల్కతా, చెన్నై, బెంగళూరు నగరాలే దేశ ఆర్థిక వ్యవస్థను నడిపిస్తున్నాయి. కానీ దేశంలోని ప్రధాన నగరాల్లో ట్రాఫిక్ కాలుష్యమే ప్రధాన సమస్య. వర్షం వస్తే ముంబై నీట మునుగుతోంది. ఎక్కడికక్కడే ట్రాఫిక్ జామ్ అవుతోంది. స్లమ్స్ లో సదుపాయాలు లేక ముంబైలో నివసించే పరిస్థితి లేదు. ఇక కాలుష్య నియంత్రణ చర్యలు చేపట్టకుండా దేశ రాజధాని ఢిల్లీని పొడవు పెట్టారు. బెంగళూరులో ట్రాఫిక్ సమస్య వల్ల ఎప్పుడు ఆఫీస్ కు వెళ్తామో, ఎప్పుడు ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ కు చేరుకుంటామో తెలియని పరిస్థితి. గత ఏడాది వారం రోజుల పాటు తమిళనాడు రాజధాని చెన్నై వరదల్లోనే ఉంది. ఇక కోల్కతాలో శాంతి భద్రతల గురించి చెప్పాల్సిన అవసరమే లేదు. వేగంగా విస్తరిస్తున్న హైదరాబాద్ ఈ 5 మహానగరాల నుంచి గుణపాఠం నేర్చుకోవాలి. ఒక్కటే నగరంగా ఉంటే అనేక సమస్యలు ఉన్నాయి. అందుకే పరిపాలనలో సమస్యలు తలెత్తకుండా హైదరాబాద్ మహానగరాన్ని 3 కార్పొరేషన్లుగా విభజించామన్నారు రేవంత్ రెడ్డి. పెద్ద నగరాల్లో ఉన్న సమస్యలు ఇక్కడ లేకుండా చేసేందుకు నిపుణులతో కలిసి కమిటీ వేసి ఈ నిర్ణయం తీసుకున్నామన్నారు. సైబరాబాద్ కార్పొరేషన్ లో ఐటీ కంపెనీలు ఉన్నాయి. అమెరికా సిలికాన్ వ్యాలీతో మన సైబరాబాద్ పోటీ పడుతుంది. ఇక 76 డివిజన్లతో మల్కాజ్గిరి మున్సిపల్ కార్పొరేషన్ ఏర్పాటు చేశాం. అన్ని శాఖలతో సమన్వయం ఉండేలా సరిహద్దులతో కార్పొరేషన్లు ఏర్పాటు చేశామని తెలిపారు.
So mainly 7 sectors such as steel, EV, textile, ESDM, data center and the pharma are the focus areas.
తిరుపతి జిల్లా ఎస్పీ ఎల్ సుబ్బారాయుడు ఆదేశాల మేరకు పాకాల మండల పరిధిలో ఇటీవల కాలంలో ఆర్టీసీ బస్సులలో ప్రయాణికుల బ్యాగులు, హ్యాండ్ బ్యాగుల నుండి బంగారు ఆభరణాలు అపహరిస్తున్న ముఠాలపై ప్రత్యేక నిఘా ఏర్పాటు చేశారు. తిరుపతి జిల్లా చంద్రగిరి నియోజకవర్గం పాకాల మండలం పాకాల పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ లో నమోదైన కేసు దర్యాప్తును
Maharashtra was ranked as 3rd. So Maharashtra comes in first or coal gasification is today's talking agenda. Coal gasification, Maharashtra is first state where we have launched policy reforms considering the green energy requirement of India. So what Maharashtra has done considering the coal gasification. So in 2019, there was state industrial policy where green energy production is officially included in thrust sector. So thrust sector, what is thrust sector? So for thrust sector, there are package scheme of incentives. In February 2024, thrust sector special incentives established for thrust sector. The packages were rolled on for the thrust sector. And July 2025 was the main landmark considering the coal gasification, because cabinet subcommittee had approved including the coal gasification in thrust sector. So now the coal gasification is classified into thrust sector. So based on the thrust sector incentives, high level committee will approve subsidies. So what kind of subsidies this thrust sector will get? So 100% state GST reimbursement on first sale of final products, stamp duty exemption on project related documents and term loans, electricity duty exemption for 15 years, employee welfare contribution refund 50% for 10 years, interest subsidy up to 4% for 10 years, power tariff subsidy 3 rupees per unit for 10 years in a specific regions. We have regions categorized as A, region B, C, D and D+. Technology transfer and know-how investment allowed up to 30% of fixed capital. Captive vendor investment eligible for incentives and capital subsidy up to 30% for eligible projects. So a customized package based on the investment place, based on the investment size, will be designed for that particular industry, and that will be offered to the industry. So who all are eligible for this? So these are these thrust sector areas: semiconductors and LCD, hydrogen fuel cell, laptop, computer and server manufacturing, lithium battery, solar cell, pharmaceutical, aerospace and defense. And now coal gasification is also part of this package only. So these are the current players in Maharashtra, where already land has been allotted and they have started the construction, or the projects are in implementation stage. First is Adani, where Nagpur Syngas and Chemicals Limited project is planned, and Maharashtra government has allotted the land near Nagpur in a village called Linga. Almost 300 acres have been allotted to the this project, and the investment size will be 1,40,000 crores. So this is integrated surface coal gasification and downstream derivatives project. Another project is Greta Energy, where coal gasification plant is will be coming up in Bhadravati, Chandrapur. In last month only, Honorable Minister had attended this groundbreaking ceremony, and the investment size will be 10,000 crore rupees. Construction already started for this project. New Era Clean Tech will be also coming up in Bhadravati, Chandrapur. This is also a New Era gasification complex will be there. Almost 8,500 crore investment will be there. And from the government PSU category, CIL and BPCL joint venture coal to SNG product is also coming up in Chandrapur. So the investment will be around 12,000 crore rupees. These are the marquee investors who have invested in state of Maharashtra. So if you name the sector, all the major industrial players across world, they have presence in Maharashtra, either through headquarter form or either through operations, manufacturing, production activity or the service activity. So Maharashtra being the pioneer and the leader in industrial development, we are also focusing on the coal gasification. Honorable PM's vision, we are trying to achieve the whatever the targets set for the Maharashtra state. So we are thankful to the Ministry of Coal, and I am thankful to the officials of the Ministry of Coal for inviting me here and to present Maharashtra's journey for this particular area. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. And now with this, ladies and gentlemen, before we move on any further, as Sir did mention, Maharashtra's business transformation have been absolutely phenomenal. Throughout the years, they have grown and outgrown many. But needless to say, when 100 proposed reforms for Maharashtra makes it more special. At the same time, in ranking 1 to 3 is the bare minimum I think they can surpass. So yes, nevertheless, it's one of the best opportunities to get hired on. And now with this, in the same concept, we are talking about the presentation on state incentives for cluster-based development. We have somebody really special again, all the way from Chhattisgarh, हमारे साथ यहाँ पर मौजूद है. मैं मंच पर बुलाना चाहूँगी श्री रजत कुमार जी को, Secretary Department Commerce and Industries, to kindly take us forward in the same topic. Yes, sir, please. With a thunderous round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, come on. Thank you very much. Yes, sir, please. Well, before the high tea, this is the final presentation what we have. So make sure, let's all pay our attention. And with this, over to you, sir.
Honorable Ministers, Secretary, sir, officers on the dais, and members of the dais, thank you so much to the Ministry of Coal for organizing this important presentation session on this coal gasification, which I think is an idea which is just here, and we need to see how the state of Chhattisgarh can also be a partner to this journey which the Ministry of Coal is taking forward. So today with this presentation, I'll try to take you through what we are doing at Chhattisgarh and how we are also committed and the intent that we have to be partner in this coal gasification idea. So before I go forward, a small video, please.
Welcome to
To first take you through the journey of what we have recently done through our policies to show you the intent that how we are also committed to every new emerging technology that comes through. Next, please. So, So, when the Chandrayaan launches a rover into the moon, I mean, we are proud to be the state which actually produces the, the base of the launching pad. We are now developing semiconductors. We have data banks in Naya Raipur. We are probably the only state who has actually developed and has a functional 21st century smart city. We also make all kinds of steel, all the vehicles that you travel across the world, when you travel in the top-notch vehicles, I mean, the engineering parts are made in Chhattisgarh. We make medicines. We are the only state in the country which provides the cocoa butter and shea butter to all the best cosmetics and chocolates that you eat, from Ferrero Rochers or Mars chocolates, or the cosmetics from Scialdo to Versace, or the other top-end cosmetics. We make medicines, we make highlight masks, we make defense production, we are into plastics, we are into textiles. The idea is to take you through a journey where we are almost trying to make everything. And that is why we feel we are ready, we are there to also involve and be part of the journey, where we also be an important player in how coal gasification goes forward. We are the second largest producer of coal, and we are the producer of one of the best quality of coal in the country. We have just, breached the surface right now with 205 million tons of production, with the Gevra mine is the largest coal mine right now in the world. We are leaders in mining initiative. We were the first to auction lithium, the first state to auction gold. We are year after year, the Ministry of Coal finds Chhattisgarh and its ERP implementation to be of good quality. We are the first who were able to auction non-coal mining leases. We have the 100% tin concentrate, 4.3% of the India's bauxite. We are a robust economy, one of the top 5 financially well-governed state by the RBI reports, with no incidences of breaching the FRBM guidelines. When we say subsidies, we keep up our word because we are able to meet those financial needs. We have grown 25%, 25 times in last 25 years in GSDP, from 25,000 crore to 6,31,000 crore, 23 times in manufacturing, and 17% per capita. Our share of industry in GSDP is higher than the national average. We are a very, very well-connected state. We are the heart of the country. Major cities are just 90 minutes. I took a flight which lasted just 57, 58 minutes from up in the air to the landing time. We have a very nice upcoming airport which is developing every year. We have rail network which is as wide as 2,500 kilometers. The road network, we have major cities. Like I said, when it comes to infrastructure, we have a smart city, 237 square kilometer of a greenfield smart city. Just to put it in perspective, Chandigarh is 114, Gandhinagar is 144. We live in Naya Raipur, we work out of Naya Raipur. We have the data center, the textile park, pharma park, electronic clusters, the semiconductor production coming up in Naya Raipur. We are a power surplus state, 26,000 megawatt of installed power capacity. Presently, we use just 5,000 to 6,000 megawatt for us. We export electricity to 13 states of this country. The country is lit up on Chhattisgarh's power, and we are very proud of it. Power tariff comparable to the best in the country. Zero power cuts. The generator industries and generator dealers do not work in Chhattisgarh because we don't have power cut. We have abundant water resources, 5 major river basin. We have, water rates which are just 7.5 per kiloliter, which is best in comparison to any industrial water rate for commercial rates in the country. We have both coal reserves and also gas pipeline. GAIL has completed 400 kilometers of pipeline that goes through Chhattisgarh, and this pipeline is very crucial for your evacuation needs. It is a 1,700 kilometer pipeline from Mumbai, Nagpur to Jharsuguda. 400 kilometers falls in Chhattisgarh. We're the only state with 85 billion coal reserve and a commissioned national gas grid. And they are both almost close to each other. So that makes, from mining to mouth, from mouth to mining and to the final product, I think everything is around the same place. The industrial ecosystem, these are the various pockets of industrial ecosystem. We are the 16% producer of iron in the country, 14% producer of steel. We rank second in DRI. I was seeing the presentation where DRI is part of the items and commodities which are permitted under the policy. And green steel, people are looking towards green steel and green DRI so that they could export more conveniently to European markets. Skill ecosystem, 50,000 graduates, professional graduates pass out. We are one of the states where IIT, IIM, AIIMS, IIIT, NIT, National Law School, NIFT are within the vicinity of 30 kilometers, providing a good educational ecosystem. Most of them in Naya Raipur, the smart city I've been talking about. Reforms for progress, yes, a lot of states have been moving towards that. We have integrated our entire industrial ecosystem in one place. Of course, apart from single window system, even within the industry department, the various portals from land to subsidies to inspections, everything has come together in a single window system where we are also connected to other departments so that we can actually be helping the investors in processing them. We are the only state which has come up with 2 editions of Jan Vishwas Act. What does it mean? An industrialist requires comfort that an act of omission, which is non-voluntary, which is non-intentional, will not be seen as a criminal charge. So we are the only state which has brought it twice, and 279 business-related minor offenses have been decriminalized. You pay a penalty, you pay a fine, you don't go to jail. It doesn't become a criminal offense if you have done a business, because you were focusing doing business, so maybe you could not inform government of certain things in time. So we have decriminalized it so that you don't face criminal charges for those. We have auto mutation of records in Chhattisgarh. We have simplified land diversion. Recently we've become one of the few states which have 24/7 industrious operations for women. Night shifts are allowed for women. And we have home-based registry when it comes to land. Industrial development policy, we are in middle of the 24-30 industrial development policy. This is the policy which has helped us to bring the first semiconductor plant in Chhattisgarh. First policy which has helped us to bring data centers to Chhattisgarh. We have been able to bring major textile players from Tirupur in Chhattisgarh. We have developed a pharma park in Naya Raipur. So we have been able to dovetail our industrial policy with what is the need of the state. We are trying to diversify. We just don't want to be a state which produces coal and manufactures steel. We want to diversify, and the idea of coal gasification falls very beautifully in our idea of diversification. So that is where we stand. We have a bespoke policy for employment. Every company or industry that goes beyond 1,000 employees, we have a bespoke policy for them. Apart from investing 1,000 crore rupees, either or, we have one of the only states which is giving an employment booster. As you increase the employment, your FCI subsidy goes up by a factor of 0.1 to your FCI capital subsidy that the state gives. Policy benefits are applicable to SEZs also. And our industrial policy clearly says that the benefits of the state are over and above the benefits which accrue to the companies from Government of India. Coal gasification, we have drafted a policy. We are taking it to the cabinet this month. We should be able to come forward. We are trying to dovetail with the Government of India policy. I would thank the officials from the Ministry of Coal who were recently in Chhattisgarh, and we had a very detailed discussion with them. We got a lot of ideas of how we should go forward and work towards it. We also have some knowledge and information and inspiration from Maharashtra who have done a policy. We are working towards how we can actually, help you hedge or take care of your coal royalty exemptions, stamp duty exemption, electricity duty exemption. Because the moment we go towards coal royalty exemption, we are very sure that the subsidies will be real because the coal consumption will be very high in a coal gasification project. And we are planning right now to go up to 20% of your plant and machinery. Adding the Government of India incentive, I'm sure the industries, interested parties would be able to avail up to 40% of their plant and machinery investment in coal gasification. So, thank you so much. The barcode has the details if you would want to take a picture and scan it. And thank you so much for this opportunity. And I'm looking forward to the idea that the players who would like to be interested, who would want to ask us more information about how we would want to take forward coal gasification project in the state of Chhattisgarh, you're most welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. That was very quick presentation, and actually you got me once you mentioned Versace and cocoa shea butter and everything. Basically, the question shouldn't be what you make, but the question should be what you don't make. Eventually, everything. Well, ladies and gentlemen, being the second largest producer of coal, the kind of opportunities they have given you, I hope you have already scanned the QR code for all the details. And of course, we are now going to be opening it for high tea. I request all of you to kindly do the proceedings, have the high teas, be back, because we have so much more lined up for all of you. Most interesting sessions and addresses, regardless to say the Q&A session too. So requesting all of you to kindly be back on time, 15 minutes, and we are good to go. Thank you very much. See you all sharp in next 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. With this, thanking our leaders, our dignitaries, our chief guest, our guest of honor. Thank you very much, sir. Requesting all of you to kindly enjoy the high tea and the networking. And meanwhile,
ముగ్గురు మహిళా నిందితులను అదుపులోకి తీసుకొని అరెస్టు చేసింది. నిందితులు దివ్య, రాధిక, మేరీలను గుర్తించింది, అరెస్టు చేశారు. వీరు